Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to the Earn Your Happy podcast. It's time for another quickie because there is always time to fit in inspiration. You guys, I got to switch it up. I've got to either sing it or rap it. I don't know. We'll have to decide what we like. So on today's quickie, I want to talk to you about what you're giving your energy to. This is so important because energy is our most valuable commodity. With energy, with feeling alive, with feeling like you have enough rest, you can truly do just about anything. So, of course, there's fear there, but let me ask you a question. When you are tired, the things that seem big, scary, or stressful seem even more big, scary, and stressful, like 1,000 times more compared to when you're rested and when you have energy and when you just feel good. Except the thing is that a lot of us are not even getting to our maximum energy per day because of our habits and how we're thinking. And also, we are giving our energy away to stuff that does not matter. So first, let's talk about needing to get your energy up. Okay, so number one, if you have your full amount of energy that your body can that your body is supposed to have every single day, you are going to notice that the small irritating things aren't as irritating. You're going to notice that some of the tough stuff doesn't feel as tough anymore. You're going to notice that you can just do more, except a lot of us aren't maintaining the habits that can get us to 100%. So I was talking to my friend, Mike Karpenko, in the gym today, and I hadn't seen him in a while, and we just dove right into talking about just energy and life and what's going on. And all of a sudden he was saying how we only get 100 watts of energy per day. And I loved how he was comparing it we only get 100 watts. We only get so much energy, right? So if you think of it that way, if you only have 100 watts per day and some things take 20, some things take 50 watts, what are you willing to give your energy to? So when you look at it that way and you know that before you go to bed, you don't get more. It's just that for the day. So number one, I want you to start thinking. A lot of us are not waking up with 100 watts, right? A lot of us are waking up with like 50 or 60 or maybe even less. Okay, so why are we doing that? Let's look at it. So a lot of us, first of all, aren't sleeping because our habits are going to bed late. Maybe we're up looking at the computer. Maybe we're eating late. Maybe we have a belief that we have to go to bed late or that we just can't get into bed earlier because of the kids or because of the way our life is set up. And again, let's call each other out because that's what we do best on here. And that's why it's so important to listen. Those are BS stories. We can always change something, right? Yes, I do not have children, but I do know it is possible to start getting them on a different schedule, even if it's 20 minutes earlier, even if it's 30 minutes earlier. How could you start really looking at your life to start setting your life up so that everybody gets into bed earlier in the night so that you can get a few more watts the next day so they can get it too, right? So whether that is you needing to put yourself to bed, because a lot of you don't have kids and a lot of you do, whether that's you needing to put yourself to bed earlier, whether that's you first having to get your kids on a schedule, even if you back it up 10 minutes a night and they don't recognize it, or even 10 minutes a week and slowly they don't recognize it, that might be something really awesome. I know that is going to be my life's challenge, is attempting to keep myself going to bed earlier and doing as much as I can around sleep. So another thing though, if you cannot manage getting as much sleep as you like, because some of us just don't have that luxury, right? Depending on our jobs or depending on kids' ages. So if you cannot do that, try to get your wattage up from other things, such as making sure you're walking or making sure you're meditating or making sure that you are eating well. So if you're losing watts to sleep, maybe you could get your wattage up in your food and really looking at that. So that's where we can gain more of it, right? Meditation, working out, food, sleep, and definitely, listen to this one, you guys, definitely who we're around. So how are we losing our wattage? Let's talk about that. Okay. One of the biggest ways that I lose my wattage is by giving an F about things that do not matter. And you know what I'm talking about. By caring about what someone wrote in your inbox who is not in your inner circle. By caring about a Facebook post that seems passive aggressive from somebody who is not in your inner circle. By taking things personal out in the world of someone who drove past you, cut you off, or flipped you off, or someone who was rude to you, or someone who didn't get your order right, or someone who is mindlessly walking and not paying any attention, and you get something up your butt for the rest of the day, like, how rude, don't these people know they're sharing the planet? Oh my God, I can't believe she did that. Oh my God, that post. Okay, you guys, you can't live like that and think that you can have all of your wattage for all of the things that you desire in the world. Oh, for real. The only reason I really want to get this point across is because we're spending all of the most important commodity on shit that does not matter. So if you guys want to add more love to your relationships, if you want to create that magical thing that is waiting to be created in your life, if you want to write that book, if you want to start that podcast, if you want to up your business to 6 or 7 figures, you cannot give a what about just about anything. It has to stay in such a small realm of the things that you care about. Did you like that? You can't give a watt about it. Get it like wattage in case you didn't get that. Okay. Because your energy is so important. The faster that you can forgive, right? So when we want to give a watt, that's what we'll call it for now, you have to really just say, nope, it's not for me to care about. It's not for me to care about. I'm going to let go. I'm going to release. I'm going to forgive. I'm going to send compassion. Because every time we care about something, I just want you to picture paying out your wattage and looking at it and saying, well, that felt like 20 watts out of my 100. And now I'm almost down because I've worked out, I've taken care of the kids, or I've done, what I needed to do for the day. I've done part of my to-do list. I've paid the bills. I've only got 10 watts left. What am I going to spend it on? Am I going to log on to Facebook? Am I going to log on to Instagram and give them all away? Or am I going to hand them out in the street because people are pissing me off? You guys, we have to just learn to let things roll off our back. It's like finding that peace within us and knowing that everybody is just on their own journey. And this is not just about peace, love, and zen, even though that is going to change your life because you're going to be like, oh my God, I feel amazing. Amazing things are happening to me because I'm like this. But it's also about your energy and what you want to put it towards. Because you only got 100 watts a day. And all those things take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I mean, one DM, right? One post of someone who could really tick you off, could take it all for the rest of the day. And are you willing to give it all to them? Because they truly are getting all of your power. Who are you going to give your power to? What are you going to give your power to? Every single day, this has to be your question. And if that seems worthy, then give it away. But if you know it's not worthy, forgive it, get your claws out of it, energetically cut that cord, and move to think of something positive, move to think of something loving, move to think of something compassionate. If you can understand people and relationships and let things roll and forgive things when they need to be forgiven, you will win at life. You will create everything you want. You will die a happy, complete person. So what are you going to give a watt about today? You guys, I'm sending you so much love. I truly, deeply care about you and your missions. And I hope that you turn inward and just know that you can't keep giving out your energy. It's what will shift the planet when it is applied into that beautiful gift that was buried inside of you, but you can't dig that crap up until you use all of your energy on finding your gift, using your gift, finding your purpose, and spreading as much love as possible. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, as always.
And if you feel moved, I would love for you to subscribe, rate, review the podcast. If you've loved any of the information on here, it's truly the way that a podcast gets out and stays out so that I can come and talk to you twice a week and people can hear the podcast and the messages. So you guys, for real, deep, deep gratitude. And until next time, earn your happy. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori. Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing, since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool.
Hey, I know if you're listening to this podcast that you have big dreams and big goals. And one of the things that can really stop you is struggling with your marketing. Trust me, I have been there. Are you using 10 different systems just to build your online business? Then I want you to try Kajabi. Kajabi helps you build your web pages, set up funnels, and sell your courses, content, coaching, or communities. You've been hearing me talk a lot about funnels on this podcast and the importance of your email list. You can get a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. I've talked about Kajabi before, but here's something that's super cool and new. They just rolled out an AI assistant for creating your online course curriculum. And this means you just type in a topic that you want to create on a course or webinar, and bam, it just generates a sample outline for you. It takes a ton of the hard work away. Of course, you're going to customize it to be your own, but this really helps you get over the struggle of how in the world to start, which is where most people stop. If you're like me, starting is always the hardest part, and that's what makes Kajabi so popular. They've made it easier for creators to build web pages, build courses, build coaching programs, build membership sites, build checkout pages, and build email funnels. So if you're struggling with any of those, you got to go check it out. Go to Kajabi.com. Kajabi was really the first all-in-one system and is trusted by over 100,000 creators. I think that's good enough for me. Also, as influencers and marketers who use this. And now their smart AI platform makes it easy to take what you know and turn it into an online course and business. Go start building with a free trial at Kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com.